Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm back with another video. I'm about to share basically on one of my visions. Before I get into that vision, I just want to say it's a blessing to be back here to share something with you guys on stuff that I've experienced, stuff that I didn't, whether my dreams or my visions that I've had. Well, before we get started, God put on my heart to write something, so I wrote something. So check this out. So it reads, first off, let me start off by saying we all have sinned at one time or another in our life, and we have made as well a decision to do again and again. But when do we stop and say that's enough? No more. Will it be on a sick bed and say, Lord, that's enough? Will it be a judge reading his final verdict and says that's enough? Or will it be when we finally get caught for that sin that we said we'll never do again and say that's enough? Well, I don't know. I can't answer that question. Only you can answer that question. And we all have free will and a right to do it. But at the same time, what is the cost of free will and the right to do it? As well, I also put in here Matthew 7, chapter 21st through the 24th verse. And it's about the danger of a life without faith. So it reads, and it's Matthew chapter 7, 21st through the 24th verse. Not everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of the Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? In the name have cast out devils, in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Therefore, whomsoever saith these things and doeth them, I will liken him into a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. So basically, I wrote that. God put that on my heart. So basically, we're talking about, like, first off, we all sin, and we all know we sin. We all have sinned before, but when do we say it's enough? When do we stop? Do we keep going and doing the same things that we say we never do, or behind closed doors? Because God sees all. So with that being said, and coinciding with all of that, my vision. Now, this vision, I was at my mother's house. And sometimes I have it, I'm going to close my eyes and visualize what's going on. So I was in my mom's house. And in the process of me being in my mom's house, out of nowhere, this demon came out of nowhere. And the demon was the grotesque, like, nastiest demon you can ever see in your life. It had no skin. It was just flesh. It was hunched over, and it couldn't, like, stand up. So, but at the same time, it had speed out of this world. Like, you couldn't even imagine the speed that this demon had. Like, it was crazy. So the spirit was telling me, look. So I was trying to look on what seems to be like this long wooden board that it had, and it was like full of names. It just had names on it, because I could look over, and when I looked over, it like would always run away. Because prior to this dream, I asked God, how do people keep sinning? Like, what do people do? Like, how do people get convinced? And I know a lot of people have always heard of that go with your first mind type thing. but at the same time, it's way more than it, obviously. So I was like, in a dream, like, what is it hiding? And the Lord said, I'm going to show you how people get deceived and how people do the wrong thing when they want to do the right thing and then go do the wrong thing. So we appeared in North Park Mall in was it originally Mississippi, and he just told me to watch. So it was a lot of people, and it was in the food court. So it was just regular people just walking around, eating and stuff like that with their friends, young people, old people, whatever. So that demon appeared in there. And in the process of that demon appearing, he said, watch. So as I'm watching, the demon would go to somebody's ear and then it go to the next person. Then it go to the next person. I couldn't verbatim hear what he was stating to the people, but he would whisper to this person, then he go to that person, then he go to that person, then he go to that person, like he was on a time frame. And which makes sense. And I give that at the end of what I gotta say. But I was allowed to come up closer to one person. It was an individual. He was like, nah, man. He was on the phone. Nah, man, I'm not going to do that, man. I said to myself, I'm going to do it no more, blah, blah, whoop, whoop. But y'all can go and have fun. Go and do what y'all got to do. And all of a sudden, the demon whispered whatever he whispered in their ear. And once he did that, nah, man, you know what? Man, I'm just doing this one last time. All right, click. He'll go to the next person. He'll write their name down. He was every person that said that, okay, I'm going to do it. He wrote their names down. So with that being said, I look at it like this. Like that free will thing can send you to hell. Consistent sinning can send you to hell. That last time you said you might do something might be your last time that you might do something on this earth, period. And after that, it's a done deal. Or rather, it's not your last time. And what I got from that demon, what I saw, what God showed me, is the devil know he's running out of time. So he's trying to get as many people as he can to consistently do evil. As long as they can do evil, he's adding their name down. He's adding that person's name down. He's adding that person's name down. And it can be violent stuff, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord gave me, something that was in a more calmer setting. But it's all kind of settings that this happens at. And we all have been guilty of it. But when do we say it's enough? Like, we have to stop and realize what's going on around us. And compromising our bodies for things in this world, compromising our talents in this world for fame and fortune. Where do we stop? Like, I don't think people understand that, their lives are on the line. Like, their spirits. Like, your spirit is going to go somewhere eternally. Whether you believe in it, whether you think it or not, or whether you feel you have time in the world, all the time in the world. Maybe I just wait and do it tomorrow, or I wait Sunday and do it. Or I fake until it's time that I really, quote unquote, feel it. At the end of the day, you got a beginning date and you got an ending date. And at the end of the day, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the path to salvation? Are you going to choose the path to consistent sinning and be hell-bound?